not about that. Okay, I'm live and let me do something else because I'm dumbass. Right. Okay.
I brought you a letter.
There we go. You do this. Also, let me mute my phone, and hopefully that does that. Also, but I did not mute myself. Okie dokie. As always, hello everybody. My name is Blaze Lantern, and I'm gonna be doing another fic reading since my brother stole my headphones. So today gonna be analytic, and as always, when I do this, since I'm a terrible, as you know, as anybody knows. If you've been following me long enough, I am completely and utterly terrible at starting this up. Why? Who the hell knows? Yeah, so give me just a few minutes. And the cat's simple must older because he wants attention. Okay, you're gonna be on this adventure as well, little kitty. And the cat is like, no, I'm gonna be a gargoyle now. Just give me a few minutes while it's just doing something. Because one, there's a cat kinda interrupting me. Two, I'm actually trying to do this, and then the cat's like, "No, give me attention." They're Wait. Oh boy, did not do that. I don't know. Okay. Almost done. God damn it. I'm trying to see if this works, but my phone is being gay. Really? It actually says that link to my YouTube page instead of going directly to the live stream. Okay. Thanks. Goddamn, this is why sometimes I hate technology. Anywho, now that it's done, let's get to it. This is pretty much midnight. It is actually beyond midnight. It's 12:30 at night. And I barely got that. I'm tired. But my brain won't let me go to sleep until I do something productive. So let's do this. And then, like I said, reading this story because I'm doing this stream because I do not have headphones. And also, I wanted to read a story. And this, once again, I'm going to this blind like I always do. So let's see how it goes. Okay. Okay, so today fix tonight but can't talks. Today fix is called Alistics by GaPjaxie? Pixax? I'm gonna go with Pixie Pixie. How did I actually pronounce his name? Anyway. So, anyway, what the summary is the one I'm reading here is a little bit different. There's three kind of lies. Lies, damn lies, and statistics. And this was done actually stop doing that. Boom. It was done for the second close sofa speed riding competition. So anyway, now we got that all out of the way. Let's get into it. And I actually don't have my. Well, I have the chat over there, but okay, whatever. Hopefully that does not do anything. Let me just do this. Pop this out. Pop out the chat. Yes. Now let's keep it right over here. Anyway. Ooh. The best, let's see, the best and also the worst. Ponyville. Twilight said, the lowest rate monster attack per ancient occult site of any town in Equestria. Basically, it's perfectly safe and certain pink and purple male content should stop complaining. Fine,
snapped fine. Snapped like I said, late at night. I cannot speak. But whatever. Fine. Snapped Twilight. Starlight, that Twilight. Ah! So, this is how it's gonna be. Yes. I go see it now. Ah, cat, damn it, cat! Why do you have to spook me? You're being all the spooks right now.
Oh yes, this cat is like all the spooks. It's just something out of nowhere. It just drop kicks me. Oof, okay. Anyway.
Let me start with Ponyville. Yeah. Ponyville, Twilight said, has the lowest rate monster attack per ancient occult site of any town in Equestria. So basically, it's perfectly safe in a certain pink and purple male content should stop complaining. Fine. I snapped
Starlight. Twilight. I like to say Twilight, but it's so similar. But
fine. Snapped Starlight. Good. Twilight snapped it right back. Then an orc smashed into a castle wall, so they both had to deal with that. You know, Twilight said, I have the highest local approval rating of any Alicorn princess. How are you defining local in metrics? Starlight asked. It defines the same way of every princess, Twilight huffed. A survey of all ponies who live in the area that Princess rules. You only ruled this castle. Yeah, and you say it. Yeah, and you say you like me on that form. Yeah, and you said you like me on the forms. Yeah, you said you would like me on the forms. Twilight stamped at a hoof flared out of her rings and flared out her rings. So between you and Spike, that's 100% approval rating, and I'm the best printer of all of Equestria. And then an angry mob of Earth Pony broke down the first floor door, screaming about the land reform, and Twilight brought all the good ice cream at Ponyville, only code grocer, so they both had to deal with that. Okay. That's right. You know, Twilight said, according to the survey, impacted stallion, I'm the sexiest man alive. Starlight let her face sink into her hood. Why? Why, Twilight? I'm not sure. I'm probably the main. Probably my main. Or my physique. She started up to Starlight desk, striking a pose with one hoof up. You're gay, right? I should be more sensitive. This is probably pretty difficult for you. You know, if you ever need express attraction to me, it's okay. Starlight reached out into her desk, pulled out a bottle of cheap vodka, and poured it into her tea. It's into her tea. Sounds like something I would do. Okay, anyway. I can't really believe that something like, where's go down the vodka? But anyway, let's go continue on. Okay, now the bracket. This is a story about the difference between knowledge and wisdom. It should be emphasized at this point that every statistical claim in this story is strictly accurate. Ponyville really did have the lowest rate of monster attack per ancient occult site of any city in Equestria. Most cities have no occult sites. It was true that Twilight was the most popular princess among the creatures he ruled, two of them. And according to the all styling impacted by her apparent Thunderlane, she had it's going on. Thunderlane had a princess fetish, but wasn't into tall mares. Okay. This is also the more superficial story. Superficial level, a story about Twilight and a certain magical element. No, that's not element. That's element. Amulet. There, nailed it. A certain magical amulet. Despite being a powerful wizard, Twilight had never been much of a enchanter. She crafted no wards, forged no rings, and carried no staff. And so when she sought to further diversify her understanding of the magical arts, the creation of a magical item struck her as a natural area of interest. An amulet she made. I need that drink. The amulet of Twilight. Because if Starswell, Maze, Meadowbrook, and the other could name their item after themselves, Twilight could do. And Twilight could too. It's a little thing black with. It was a little thing black with a purple finish and a clouded blue stone in the center. Its power was simple. Ultimate knowledge, she said. Oh God. Oh no. This is why you proofread before you read. Because you don't know who says what and you just continue on with that current voice. Anyway, that ultimate knowledge, she said. As she put the amulet around her neck, the catter need merely to think of a question, and they shall instant know the answer to the slightest detail. So she will know the meaning of life. This is 42. We all know this. We don't need to know that answer. The amulet flashed, and Twilight's eyes flushed in turn while she said, "Not to toot my own horn, but it is the single most not mad. Hey, my cat is destroying something. I'll be right back." She had destroyed the garbage can. That cat just goes on top of my chair like, "I did nothing. Let me just scratch here." You're an evil cat, aren't you? Okay. Well, she said, "Not to toot my own horn, but it is the most powerful magical item made of in all of Equestria in more than 50 years." Sir, Twilight, Starlight, not Twilight. Of course, as you know, Twilight has pretty much made a shadow clone of herself. Now she's just talking to herself. Although at the same time, I don't put it past her to do that, especially when she's bored. We're like, yes, what do you think, Twilight? Yes, I think that's an excellent idea, Twilight. Good. I'm glad we both agree on this. Oh, my sanity just dropped. Anyway, let's just continue on. Sir, Starlight tilted her head, but power probably isn't the best measure of effectiveness for an unproven magical item. I mean, there are cursed items that are very powerful, and magical items are made incredibly rarely. How many were made in the last 50 years for comparison? Jeez, Starlight, Twilight said. Why are you so determined to be negative about this? I'm not negative. I'm just... You're negative all the time, Twilight eye flushed. In fact, did you know that 100% of your magic item related dialogue was evaluated as unfriendly by the impartial committee of phonies? No, phonies. Phonies. The committee of phonies. Oh yes, we need those. God damn it, cat! I don't mind you jumping on my shoulder, but give me a warning. If the cat didn't even give warning. You're negative all the time, Twilight flushed, eyes flushed. In fact, did you know that 100% of your magic item related dialogue was evaluated as unfriendly by the impartial committee of ponies? Committee of one. See Twilight side. Now wait. I have skipped a line. My only magical item related dialogue is this. And talking about stuff sameness with she froze. Wait, what impartial committee are you talking about? See, Twilight side? Now you're nitpicking. Right, Twilight. I'm just going to take that amulet off you for a second, and we'll see. Did you know, Twilight flat, and her tone took a turn for upbeat, that 100% of your recent element amulet removal related interaction involved you being kicked through a solid wall? At last, Starlight, not Twilight, reflected that Twilight picked at internal walls there. Those hurt considerably less. After she gives a solid kick while you being clicked through a solid wall. At least Starlight reflected Twilight picked a interval wall that hurt considerably less. After she got out of the hospital, Starlight mostly confined herself to her study, reading through books on something in search for a spell that would allow her to remove the elements from Twilight's neck without being kicked through a nearby solid object. She hoped to enlist the help of rest of Twilight's friends, but found her effort in that regard stymied. When in doubt, you go always order. Translate to English, yes.
After she got out of the hospital, Starlight mostly confined herself to her study, reading through books on enchanting in the search for a spell that would allow her to remove the amulet from Twilight's neck without being kicked through a nearby solid object. She had hoped to enlist the help of the rest of Twilight's friends, but found her efforts in that regard stymied. Starlight, Rarity called. After she got out of the hospital, Starlight mostly confined herself to her study, reading through books
I don't know how to stop.
in the search for a spell that would allow.
Good. Starlight, Rarity called. Wonderful to see you, darling. Did you know I'm running the most successful tailoring establishment in the entire Ponyville area? Oh, I'm just beside myself with glee. And my business grew faster than any other this year, as measured by the geographic coverage. Okay. The geographic coverage count everything between Ponyville and Manhattan as a part of their covered area? So they asked. So Rarity called her negative Nelly. So Rarity called her a negative Nelly. Starlight. Pinky bounced up to her deck. Do you know I'm the best candy taster in all of Equestria? Is that measured by the amount of candy you tasted? Starlight asked. Is that measured by the amount of candy you tasted? Starlight asked. Because if so, that's not measuring how capable of candy taster you are. I think you just have the type 2 diabetes from bad diet. And so Pinkie Pie called her armchair doctor. Okay. Armchair. What? How? What? What is an armchair doctor?
You just like go like to doctor. Yes, I see now your problem. Let me scribble this in my note. Yes, your problem is you have that common cold. Yes, drink some orange juice, get some bed rest, and you'll be good and golden in about a week. Is that the armchair doctor? The person that actually doesn't get out of the chair? Maybe, I don't know. And this is what happens when I'm read when I'm dead tired. Okay, so question everything. But we will continue on. Ooh, gosh, Starlight, Fluttershy said. I had no idea I ran the most diverse animal shelter in all Equestria. We are next to the Everfree Forest. Howdy, Applesack called. Great news about the farm. Twilight says our revenue this month is our highest on the record, and if a thing keeps going this way, I'll be the millionaire by the end of the winter. It's harvest season. Your revenue will be zero in winter. This is great. Spike buffed his claw. Buffed his claw on his scales. Twice said, if I keep growing my current rate in 100 years, I'll be the biggest, strongest dragon who ever lived. You're going through puberty. Hey, Starlight, Rainbow called. Did you know I have the best speed to weight ratio of any flower? Yes, Rainbow, Starlight said. That's because you're the fastest flower in all Equestria and actually has some curves in your anorexics whose ass look like a 2-box cut. Ooh. Okay. That's Starlight. That's not a good thing to say to your friends. Who tells our friend their ass look like box cutters? Oh God, that's terrible. This is why you proofread, my friends. So, Duca, when you read, you realize what the hell you get into. But I will never learn my lesson, for I'm an idiot. Rainbow was less centered than Twilight. She kicked Starlight through an external wall. And then she found her spell. And why do I okay. Here comes the final segment. It took her some time to work up the nerve to use it. She took a drink, rubbed her temples, spent a long time staring into the mirror. Finally, she let out a breath and marched up the stair to Twilight Library. Hey, Starlight! Twilight called, her eye over illuminated. That's never good.
Did you know that since I became president in Ponyville, unemployed rate has dropped to 30%, over 30%? Is over 30% exactly a third? And is it a third because Ponyville used to have 3 unemployed ponies, and deadbeat got a job, and all necromancer, unicorn, acapellas? What? Acapella band? Is that acapella? Let's read that.
Is over 30% exactly a third? And is it a third because Ponyville used to have 3 unemployed ponies, and then Deadbeat got a job in that all necromancer unicorn a cappella band?
Acapella. Okay, so it is acapella. Then Twilight didn't look up from her book, but softly tasked, "Why can't you just be happy for the good news? There's always difficult." Yeah, Starlight let out a soft sigh. Wait. Yeah. Starlight let out a soft sigh. So I did the research and turned out that exactly 2 ways to free you from a cursed element of knowledge. The first way is for you to develop a self-awareness, wisdom, and restraint to understand the difference between facts and genuine understanding, so you can take off the cursed effects. I'm already very wise, but thank you. Second way is Starlight took a deep breath and laughed. The second way is she laughed again, staring down between her hooves. I'm sorry, Twilight. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. But I couldn't find a better way. If you try to take it off of me, I'm going to have to kick your flank again. No, I'm not going to fight you. Starlight lifted her head. Hey Twilight, since you're all-knowing, could you tell me exactly how many ponies in Equestria think you're a little pudgy? Not percentage, the absolute number. 2.7 million. Twilight froze. The light behind her eye flickered. Wait, that can't be right. That's more than the entire population of Manhattan. Starlight swallowed again. Maybe you could tell me how many times per day does one of your best friends think about you during sex? This is why you proofread. Point zero. Point zero. 0.013. Point 0.0013. Twilight said her mouth fell open and light flickered again. Oh no. Wait, that's once in 100 days? But which one is it? It's Rainbow Dash, right? It can't be. But it has to be unless it's Fluttershy. What? See? Is it true, since you became headmaster, the Friendship of School has the worst rate of monster attack of any school in Equestria, and the majority of parents would consider that very concerning? The light behind Twilight's eye Okay, there's a double, so let's ignore that. Flashed, and then Seth quickly went out. Clasped and then amulet around her neck, loosened it. Neck. She clasped the clasp of the amulet around her neck, loosened, and she rode to face Starlight. Stop it! She shouted. Numbers aren't everything. I'm the great headmaster. I'm not that fat. And I'm not fat. I'm sorry, Twilight. Starlight swallowed one more time. Her voice cracking as she spoke. I'm so sorry. Don't you? Exactly how many times Celeste have written a friendship letter to you? Wow. Poopy. Basically, she's such asking God that questions she doesn't want to know. The light behind Twilight's eye flashed once more time as she clutched her face with her hooves and screamed, and that amulet fell from her neck. Oh yeah, the story was kind of a doozy. It was a doozy. And especially at the end. It wasn't this. No way was bad. Yeah, minor mistake here and there. At least only one their with Twilight eyes, which was put in twice. Other than that, I really don't see anything. But too damn tired to see anything that. But yeah, it was actually pretty enjoyable. I say that. Yeah, stop being poopy, phone. Anywho. Yeah. Anywho, it's about pretty much 1 o'clock today. I can still get peak. So, I guess to leave off leave off on this stream or video whenever it comes first. I'll probably do audition for my. This is my first audition. Doing a call out. I'll probably do a proper call out later on, or auditioning video later on about and this will be a sort of fic for October. It will be we're gonna go right here. I could actually show you right now, just since I'm still live streaming. Gonna be a search fic called The Scream. And the title is "It's been a perfectly ordinary day." For dog Twilight, she gone about her business, and then she came back to her library. She said to Spike good night, and she crawled up in her bed, ready to sleep in the night away. She didn't think there would be any reason for her to wake up. She would never been able to guess the reason. So this is a story about plan on having people with this support. There might be more. So yeah, there's that. And with that, fare you adieu, and good night, everybody.